Welcome to Divers Top. In this video, we will show you the ranking of most dangerous sports in the world. And without further ado, let's begin. Number 1. Mixed climbing. It is a climbing discipline used on routes that do not have enough ice to be pure ice climbs, but are also not dry enough to be pure rock climbs. Number 2. Dry tooling. Dry tooling or dry tooling is a form of mixed climbing that is performed on bare, ice-free, and snow-free routes. Number 3. Competition climbing. It is a form of regulated rock climbing competition held indoors on purpose-built artificial climbing walls. Earlier versions were held on external natural rock surfaces. Number 4. Ice climbing. It is a climbing discipline that involves ascending routes consisting of frozen water. Number 5. Mountaineering. Mountaineering, mountain climbing, or alpinism is a set of outdoor activities that involves ascending mountains. Number 6. Mixed martial arts, MMA. It is a full-contact fighting sport based on striking and grappling, incorporating techniques from various combat sports from around the world. Number 7. Muay Thai. A Thai martial art and full-contact combat sport that uses stand-up striking, sweeps, and various clinching techniques. Number 8. Bokkator. Bokkator or Kuan Bokkator is an ancient Cambodian battlefield martial art. It is one of the oldest fighting systems existing in the world. Number 9. Kickboxing. It is a full-contact hybrid martial art and boxing type based on punching and kicking. Number 10. Taekwondo. It is a Korean martial art and combat sport involving punching and kicking techniques. Number 11. Boxing. Number 12. Parkour. It is an athletic training discipline or sport in which practitioners, called tracers, attempt to get from one point to another in the fastest and most efficient way possible, without assisting equipment and often while performing feats of acrobatics. Number 13. Downhill mountain biking. DH is a style of mountain biking practiced on steep, rough terrain that often features jumps, drops, rock gardens, and other obstacles. Jumps can be up to and including 12 meters, 39 feet, and drops can be greater than 3 meters, 10 feet. Number 14. Dirt jumping. It is the practice of riding bikes over jumps made of dirt or soil and becoming airborne. Number 15. Krabi Krabong. It is a weapon-based martial art from Thailand. Number 16. Speed skiing. It is the sport of skiing downhill in a straight line at as high a speed as possible, as timed over a fixed stretch of ski slope. Number 17. Freestyle skiing. It is a skiing discipline comprising aerials, moguls, cross, halfpipe, slopestyle, and big air as part of the Winter Olympics. Number 18. Speed skating. It is a competitive form of ice skating in which the competitors race each other in traveling a certain distance on skates. Number 19. Creeking. Creeking, sometimes called steep creeking or treetop boating or creek boating, is a branch of canoeing and kayaking that involves descending very steep low-volume whitewater. Number 20. Strongman. It is a competitive strength sport which tests athletes' physical strength and endurance through a variety of heavy lifts and events. Number 21. Steinstossen. Steinstossen, translated to stone throwing in English, is the Swiss variant of stone put, of throwing a heavy stone overhead using both arms for the longest distance. Number 22. Street luge. It is an extreme gravity-powered activity that involves riding a street luge board, sometimes referred to as a sled, down a paved road or course. Number 23. Longboarding. It is a variation of skateboarding typified by the use of longer boards, decks, with longer wheelbases and softer wheels. Number 24. Powerlifting. It is a competitive strength sport that consists of 3 attempts at maximal weight on 3 lifts: squat, bench press, and deadlift. Number 25. Olympic weightlifting. Weightlifting, often known as Olympic weightlifting, is a competitive strength sport in which athletes compete in lifting a barbell loaded with weight plates from the ground to overhead, with the aim of successfully lifting the heaviest weights. Number 26. Surfing. It is a surface water sport in which an individual, a surfer or two in tandem surfing, uses a board to ride on the forward section, or face, of a moving wave of water, which usually carries the surfer towards the shore. Number 27. Fencing. It is a combat sport that features sword fighting. Number 28. Kendo. It is a modern Japanese martial art, descended from kenjutsu that uses bamboo swords, shurnai, as well as protective armor, bogu. Number 29. Can-de combat. It is a French combat sport. As weapon, it uses a can or cane, a kind of walking stick, designed for fighting. Number 30. Elephant polo. It is a variant of polo played while riding elephants. It is played in Nepal and Thailand. England and Scotland regularly field teams. Number 31. Yak polo. Yak polo, or Sarlagan polo, is a Mongolian variant of the sport polo. It is played on yaks instead of on horseback. Number 32. Shinty, hurling. It is a hybrid sport of shinty and hurling which was developed to facilitate international matches between the two sports. Number 33. Lacrosse. It is a contact team sport played with a lacrosse stick and a lacrosse ball. It is the oldest organized sport in North America, with its origins with the indigenous people of North America as early as the 12th century. Number 34. Hockey. Hockey is a term used to denote a family of various types of both summer and winter team sports which originated on either an outdoor field, sheet of ice, or dry floor such as in a gymnasium. Number 35. Rugby. Rugby union football, commonly known simply as rugby union or often just rugby, is a close contact team sport that originated at rugby school in England in the first half of the 19th century. Rugby is based on running with the ball in hand, and you cannot pass the ball forwards by hand. Number 36. Gridiron football. Referred to simply as football in the United States and Canada. It is a team sport played by two teams of 11 players on a rectangular field with goalposts at each end. Number 37. Artistic gymnastics. It is a discipline of gymnastics in which athletes perform short routines on different types of apparatus. Number 38. Acrobatic gymnastics. It is a competitive discipline of gymnastics where partnerships of gymnasts work together and perform routines consisting of acrobatic skills, dance and tumbling, set to music. Number 39. Skiing. It is the use of skis to glide on snow for basic transport, a recreational activity, or a competitive winter sport. Number 40. Slalom. It is an alpine skiing and alpine snowboarding discipline, involving skiing between poles or gates. These are spaced more closely than those in giant slalom, supergiant slalom and downhill, necessitating quicker and shorter turns. Number 41. Skateboarding. It is an action sport that involves riding and performing tricks using a skateboard. Number 42. Scootering. It is an extreme sport that involves using kick scooters to perform freestyle tricks. Number 43. Kettlebell lifting. Kettlebell sport lifting, aka Jiria, is a repetitive weightlifting sport performed with kettlebells in a given period of time. Number 44. Bodybuilding competition. Bodybuilding competitions are not based on how much weight an athlete can lift or move. The definition of bodybuilding is a competition in which competitors are judged on an aesthetic basis, on the size, shape, fullness, and proportions of their muscles. Number 45. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, often abbreviated to BJJ, is a self-defense martial art and combat sport based on grappling, ground fighting, and submission holds. Number 46. Pole vault. Pole vaulting, also known as pole jumping, is a track and field event in which an athlete uses a long and flexible pole, usually made from fiberglass or carbon fiber, as an aid to jump over a bar. Number 47. Wrestling. It is a martial art and combat sport that involves grappling with an opponent and striving to obtain a position of advantage through different throws or techniques within a given rule set. Number 48. Freestyle BMX. It is bicycle motocross stunt riding on BMX bikes. It is an extreme sport descended from BMX racing that consists of 5 disciplines: street, park, vert, trails, and flatland. Number 49. Bike trials. Mountain bike trials, also known as observed trials, is a discipline of mountain biking in which the rider attempts to pass through an obstacle course without setting foot to ground. Number 50. Football. Association football, more commonly known as football or soccer, is a team sport played between 2 teams of 11 players each, who almost exclusively use their feet to propel a ball around a rectangular field called a pitch. Did you know that freestyle skiing one of most talented sports? Click here to learn more about top 5 most talented sports in the world.